The details about earning a free Starbucks gift voucher are provided towards the end of this video.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Nishant, the Math Man, and I'm going to help you learn the shortcuts to solve math problems faster. If you want to continue learning math shortcuts with me, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, please like it, share it, and comment on it. In today's video, I'm going to show you the shortcut method to quickly perform two-digit additions. Most of you would have been taught to add numbers from right to left. And it's fine doing that as long as you're doing it in writing. But when it comes to doing it in your head, it's not that simple. And you know why? Because when you do it in your head, you have to not only add numbers from right to left, you also have to carry over numbers from right to left, and that becomes complicated. Let me show this to you with an example. I will first solve right to left the way you would have known it, and then left to right for you to see the difference. Look at the two-digit numbers behind me on the whiteboard. So we're going to add 57 and 29, and we're going to do this right to left and see how we do it, okay? So for us to add 57 to 29, and since I'm saying it's a right to left method, this is the right side and this is the left side, right? And I'm going to go from right to left. So I'm just going to point out the arrow for us to be sure how we're doing it. Now going from right to left, the way most of you would have known it, we will add 7 and 9 first, which gives us 9 plus 7 is 16. So I'll put 6 here and I'll carry over the 1 to 5. And I will add this 1 to 5. So 5 plus 1 becomes 6, and then you add the 2 to it. So it becomes 86. Now let's do the same problem left to right, okay? So we'll go from left to right, which is what this shortcut method is about. Before I even tell you about this method, friends, always remember it's easier to work with numbers ending with a 0 than otherwise, because it's always easier to add a number like a 10, 20, 30, 40 because it has a 0 at the end. Keeping that in mind, let's start the calculation. So we can write 57 plus 29 as 57 plus 20 plus 9, right? And now you will see it's always easier to add a 20 to 57, which will make this 77 plus 9. Now 77 plus 9 is easier to do than it is 57 plus 29, right? So 77 plus 9 gives you 86. Now some of you might have trouble adding 9 to 77 in your head. So if that's the case, we can break it down more and make sure that we are adding or subtracting number that ends with a 0. So we can write 77 plus and then write 9 as 10 minus 1. So now if you break it, it's going to be 77 plus 10 minus 1, which is equal to 87 minus 1. That still gives you the same result, which is 86. So you see, friends, it's always easier and it is faster to add numbers from left to right versus from right to left. Now let's do a couple more examples. So let's do 68 plus 27. So you can write 68 plus 27 as 68 plus 20 plus 7, which will give you 68 plus 20 is 88 plus 7, and this will give you 95. Similarly, let's do another example, 43 plus 58. So 43 plus 58 can be written as 43 plus 50 plus 8, right? 43 plus 50 will give you 93, plus 8 will give you 101. See how fast this is? Now imagine doing this the way you know it, right? Or the older way, which is going from right to left. This is going to take you significantly more time than this method. I can guarantee you that. But I would also say that all of this requires a lot of practice. The more problems you practice, the more you solve it in your head with this method, the better you're going to get at it. As you all know, practice makes you perfect. So for that reason, I have these 4 problems behind me on the whiteboard. Go ahead, practice them using the shortcut method, the left to right shortcut method that I've taught you. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to reward you for solving these problems. All you have to do is 2 things. Number 1, solve any of these problems and put the solution in the comment box below this video. And number 2, let me know the time it took you to solve this coming Saturday, which is the 14th of March 2020. I'm going to conduct a lucky draw, and everyone who provides a solution with the comment in the box stands a chance to win gift voucher for Starbucks.
If you want to learn more shortcuts, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like and share button.